Isa si Mercito no Mercy Gesta sa mga nagbigay ng mga hindi malilimutang laban sa bansang Amerika. Tulad ni na Hawaiian Punch Brian Viloria. The Filipino Flash Nonito Donaire ay lumaki man sa Amerika ay nananaig pa rin sa kanila ang pagiging Pilipino. Sa bawat laban ng mga ito ay bitbit ang bandera ng Pilipinas. Kaya naman sa bawat tagumpay sa ibabaw ng lona ay kinikilala ng mundo ang talento ng Pilipino. Kilala si Gesta sa alias na No Mercy dahil sa walang awang pagharibas nito sa mga nakakasagupa sa loob ng ring at ipinapakita ang husay na meron ang ating bansa. Si Mercito Gesta ay pinanganak sa bayan ng Mandaue City, Cebu at namulat sa sport na boxing sa bansang Amerika sa San Diego, California. Sa taas ni Mercito na 5'7" ay buong tapang na lumalaban sa iba't ibang lahi at pinapatunayan ang bagsik ng mga kamao ng isang Pilipino. Ngayong araw ay babalikan natin ang laban ni Mercito kontra sa isang matigas na Mexicano na walang iba kundi ang tinaguriang VAMPIRO na si Arceo ng Tijuana, Mexico. Sa alias nitong Bampira ay makikita kung kaninong dugo ang dadalak sa isa na namang classic rivalry match-up ng Pilipinas kontra Mexico. Sa mga panahong ito ay dala ni Mercito Gesta ang kartadang 27 wins, isang talo, isang draw. Samantalang veterano naman si Arceo sa kanyang 44 fights sa buong karera sa pagpasok ng labang ito kontra kay Gesta. Kaya tara at ating gunitain ang bakbakang to the max na hatid ni Mercito Gesta at Arceo.
Mercito Gesta in those white trunks, Arceo in the black trunks, the gold trim.
Gesta coming out as a right-handed fighter, even though he's a southpaw. I mean, he told us he's a natural right-hander, but he's always fought out of the southpaw stance, and tonight he's coming out
And right after Arceo, he goes right after it.
coming out right-handed tonight, and he stays in the right-handed stance. Interesting start by Mercito Gesta, something we didn't expect, and I'm sure certainly Arceo did not expect.
Yeah, he switched, said his father made him switch at the age of 10. Started fighting southpaw. There's another left hook to the body. Arceo by Gesta.
And he actually looks comfortable. You know, one way you figure out if a fighter is comfortable in that stance is not so much the punches he throws, because fighters can throw punches out of both stances. It's the defense and his defensive awareness and sharpness out of the new stance. And you know, you can see Gesta's pretty alert, almost as if he's been training out of his right-handed stance. And he didn't just come up with the idea on the fly, you know?
Well, Gesta's got a new trainer. It's his father. Yeah, he says they've been training now for the past couple of fights.
Well, maybe
worked on his head movement, worked on his footwork.
Yeah, and maybe if his father turned him southpaw as a kid, maybe turned him back to right-handed as an adult.
You know, Gesta's 27-1-1. If you think he's tough, his father, champion Muay Thai fighter, MMA fighter. Oh, as these two exchange a couple of punches there at the center of the ring.
Yeah, Mercito very shifty here in the first round, and this is something that he told us he worked on with his father, and his father told us they'd worked on it, you know, moving of the legs, movement of the head. As you see Gesta go back to lefty and then go back to right-handed again.
Just a minute left here in round one. Busy round here for both fighters. Gesta's father is in his 50s. He just stopped competing 4 years ago. Yeah, that's a tough man.
Yeah, that's a guy who wants to fight a ring up took there by Arceo. One thing Gesta has to be careful with is when he switches stances, not to do it from too close a range. You don't want to get caught with a punch while you're switching stances. You know, anytime you switch stances, you want to do it back on the outside where you're in the safety zone before you come back in and attack.
20 seconds here left, and these guys again exchange leather at the center of the ring. Final seconds of round one. Gesta caps it off with a left to the body.
Left hand.
Very active round one for both guys. Arceo is 35. Been fighting for 14 years. Tonight's CompuBox stats, they're brought to you by ThrowdownFantasy.com. Draft fighters, track stats, and win. See, Gesta landed the better percentage of punches, but Arceo, certainly the busier fighter, throwing a lot.
Some blood trickling down on the top of the nose of Arceo. I don't know where the cut is at exactly. It might be on the bridge of the nose. See when he turns back around if we get a better look at it.
Arceo's 5-1 in his last 6 fights. You know, he's been in the ring. Josecito Lopez. Anthony Peterson. Jose Armando.
Santa Cruz, yep.
Yeah.
And there's Gesta back in the southpaw stance now this round, where we're more accustomed to seeing him.
But he thinks his experience, he says, listen, I've been in the ring with some good ones. I don't think this young guy can show me anything that I haven't seen. And he comes right after Gesta, and Gesta gives him a 1-2 right off the ropes.
Gesta's losing one of his sponsors on the back of his trunks.
Oh, you gotta keep that.
Stitched.
No, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep the sponsors happy now. There's a left hand by Gesta, I see it. Oh, a nice right undercut there, short right uppercut there by Gesta.
Oh, nice move there by Gesta. Straight left hand, stepped around on Arceo. Now we see that footwork that his father's been talking to us about.
Minute left here, under a minute left in this round. Good round for Gesta thus far. Steps around again and connects with a right hook. And there's a left hand. That one backs up Arceo. Here comes Gesta. He's got him against the ropes. On the attack. Oh. Another left hand.
Good left hand to the stomach.
Final seconds of round 2. Another left hand. Arceo's hurt. This is round 3. The cut that developed there basically on the bridge of the nose of Arceo. Here comes Arceo now. A combination, but it's Gesta. Finishes it off with a right hook. Gesta's lone defeat came in December of 2012. He lost a 12-round decision to Miguel Vasquez.
Yeah, for the lightweight title, for the IBF lightweight title. He told us it's not so much Vasquez he wants, he just wants a shot at a world title. Doesn't matter which one. Including Vasquez, obviously. Vasquez still has that IBF lightweight title.
After that loss, Gesta took about 16 months off, suffered a rib injury, sparring training from his father. He said he's sparring his father. His father gave him an elbow. He thought they were MMA Muay Thai fighting.
Nice right hook by Gesta. Yeah, the father, very intense guy.
There's another left hand by Gesta. Oh, right hand that stunned Arceo. But Arceo continues to come forward.
Arceo trying to keep Gesta on the back foot, but Gesta, oh, good body shot.
Oh, good left hand to the body of Arceo.
Gesta doing a good job of walking him into traps and counter punches.
Arceo talked a lot about his experience. He didn't think there would be anything that...
Against the top opposition. Oh, good combination by Gesta on that counter as well. But the problem is you get that much experience and you're getting beat up on that. You know, a lot of times, you know, they may have punched him out of it. And Gesta doing the same now. It's blood on the face of Luis Arceo.
It was a 3-punch combination. Gesta just finished it up with a 2-punch combination, and you can see the blood there from the nose, on the bridge of the nose of Arceo. Another little short right hook by Gesta. Final seconds here of the round.
she's the one that told him, give up when your body is ready, not when you doubt your talent. He said she is his biggest fan, his motivation, and she is the reason why he does what he does.
Thanks, Jess. Yeah, it's hard to believe. That's why the first time she's watching him fight here in the States, he said after that Josecito Lopez loss, he thought he was going to give up fighting. Said that was it. She told him, look, are you done? If you're not, get in there and fight.
Certainly it's not for lack of effort. He keeps trying to press the action and move in on Gesta. Gesta lands a good left hook there on Gesta, but it's Gesta who's setting him up for a lot of those counters.
Yeah, trips over himself there, Arceo. Started this round off fast. There's another little short left hook. This one's scheduled for 10. Gesta now makes his home here in San Diego, California.
Right hook there by Gesta.
We hit the halfway point of this round.
Gesta fights out of the southpaw stance. Oh, good left hand. Oh, good right hand.
There's a right hand by Arceo. Another good exchange by both guys. Minute left in the fourth round. Short little right hook by Gesta. He tries to counter Arceo. He stunned Arceo a couple times in this fight, but he continues to press the action and come forward.
Yeah, I think stun maybe is a hard word to use. Maybe got his attention. Arceo's been known to have a good chin, and he comes to fight all the time. And he's coming to fight tonight. He just seemed outgunned, and the better weapons for Gesta, although good right hand there by Arceo.
Of round 4. Here's a little uppercut right hand. Left hand by Gesta. And another right to finish the round.
And he had some action from that little counter right hand, end of the round, and then a little short right uppercut. And keep in mind, Gesta is very edgy. And you saw how he mixed it in there with a little check right hook and then a short right uppercut.
Leading right hook there by Gesta. It's interesting, Arceo talked a lot, and again, if he get tangled up, as you pointed out, that's what happens when you're fighting a southpaw. He talks about his experience. When does experience come into play in a fight like this?
A lot of times, again, it's hard to classify experience differentiate experience from just being shot-born. You know, it seems Arceo's more on the shot-born side than he is experienced. Some good shots here being landed by Gesta, but you know, because it's not like Gesta is a rookie in his own right. You know, this is a guy who's been in for the world lightweight title. He didn't win it, but nonetheless, he's been in at a pretty high level himself. So the experience of Arceo, I'm not sure matters in this case, because the experience, it might be the reason Arceo is shot-born to begin with.
Back to Gesta's last 3 wins, by the way, have come by knockout. Oh, there's another left hand.
And by the counter as he timed Arceo coming in. And Gesta's doing some quality things in this fight, you know, showing some good counters, some good offense initiation. Sharp on the counters, changing the angles very nice. A good left hand to the stomach there.
Right uppercut.
And punching from different angles.
Certainly seen a different fighter from the last time Vasquez when he lost that fight.
Yeah.
To the fighter you see here, he said he worked a lot on the footwork and his head movement.
Yeah, and he just looks, his body language is just a bit more spunk to it, you know what I mean? He's against Vasquez, he looked really flat that night, you know, and tonight, you know, you're seeing a guy who not only is looking here to fight, but is also, you know, I see Arceo pushing the action when he's not punching, he's moving his head, he's changing the angles. Key from Gesta, because he's got the ability to do them. It's just a matter of, you know, going in the gym and working on them and then putting it together in the fight. Did you see the cut now on Arceo's face?
Blood really starting to stream down the face of Arceo. But yet he's still coming forward, throwing punches and eating some. works off the ropes. You can just tell Gesta's just a stronger guy.
Yeah, and he's calm, you know, nonetheless. Arceo's coming forward, but Gesta remaining calm and timing him on the way in.
Continues to hit him with those two pieces.
And you see the action. Lack of effort here as Arceo losing this fight. He's trying to push the action in a lot of spots. Maybe it's a little sloppy. It's not as short and
Halfway point here of our main event. I thought it was interesting, Paulie, as Arceo continues to press the action. He said that was his game plan because he saw on tape that Gesta didn't know what to do when you pressured him. He seems like he knows what to do tonight. He's countered him. He's looking really good.
And setting up Arceo with his own pressure. You know, a lot of times he takes that half step back to shoot the counter. So he'll set that trap by leaving the space, going straight back, and then meeting Arceo with a punch like that. You know, and so despite pushing Gesta back, it's not really affected Gesta in a negative way. It's Gesta shown to be a quality boxer and knows how to set traps on his way back.
And Gesta is really finding the target, especially the head of Arceo. Uppercuts, and then he steps out.
Again, very educated right hand, a little short uppercut and right hook there by Gesta as he double up on the right hand.
Blood again trickling from the face of Arceo, swelling.
What a good right hand by Arceo. Tell you, Arceo earned his check regardless, you know.
Tough guy. There's a right hand. That one snaps the head of Gesta. Oh, we got a fight now.
Gesta's got to be careful. At times, he's got a bad habit of pulling straight back a little bit recklessly. You know, I understand sometimes he'll take that half step back to set the trap and counter, but sometimes he'll just pull straight back a little bit on the lazy side. And he's gotten caught a couple times with punches while he pulls back a little bit lazily.
There's another uppercut, double uppercut by Gesta.
Now on that counter, as Arceo threw that jab.
A left uppercut.
And Gesta from the southpaw stance through that right uppercut. And came back with the left one later in the combination. I like the way Gesta counters. At times I think that half step back. Sometimes he'll just hold his ground. Like right now, he's holding his ground. Steps out
with a right hook.
Yeah, steps out as he punches, but sometimes Gesta will counter right from where he's at. And I know a planted counter has a lot more power.
Lead left hand by Gesta.
He mixes that up very well. Sometimes taking that half step back and sometimes meeting Arceo with punches directly right there.
30 seconds, round 6. It's our main event. It's a two-punch combination by Gesta.
Arceo's face is a bloody mess now. It seems like he's cut over the right eye as well. Still trying though, got to give him credit.
Yeah, unfortunately just no snap, it seems like on his punches.
And that's a sign of a shot-born fighter.
There's a right hand by Gesta to cap the round off. Mercito Gesta taking on Luis Arceo. First beginning of last round. They had the doctor check on Arceo. Once again, they were checking on him in between the rounds. They wanted to check on his breathing. The ref even said he thought he had taken a number of excessive head blows.
Yeah, and the accumulation sometimes can be bad as well. But Gesta certainly accumulated a lot of punishment off the head of Luis Arceo.
Number of big shots by Gesta.
Gesta's smart. He's shifty when he needs to be, and he holds his ground at other times, you know? Really class performance by Mercito Gesta.
There's a short right hook. Gesta said he needed a dominant performance tonight over a quality fighter like Arceo. Here's another three-punch combination. He wants to fight again for that lightweight title.
Yeah, and Gesta, when he shows the enthusiasm he's showing tonight in his style, you know, where I mean, he has that, it has a spunky leg movement and the creative combination. You see it slip there by Arceo. You know, it makes it much tougher to deal with. Against Miguel Vasquez in the fight where he lost the lightweight title, he looked like he almost didn't want to be there. He was very, very sluggish, like his feet weren't quicksand. And here, you know, a lot more enthusiasm in his style tonight. You know, it's not just about the quality of and the ability of Gesta. It's also the mental, the mindset, and he's just an enthusiastic fighter here tonight. And he's very creative. You can see he's thinking in there and having fun, and that's when he becomes dangerous.
I'll tell you, Vasquez is one of those fighters too that makes a lot of people look bad just about his style of fighting.
Yeah, he's a very awkward guy.
Here we go, minute left here in round 7. Oh, good left hand. That one backs up Arceo. Right hand by Arceo. And has to connect with one of his own. You give Arceo credit, he is still throwing punches.
And no
By
quit
the
in the
punches.
guy. Yep, no quit in the guy.
Now Arceo picking up the action here. There's a left hand by Gesta. Another straight left. Arceo goes to the corner.
Up here. Follow up here. Follow light. Come on.
Time is the end of round number 7. Referee Ed Collantes calls a halt to the bout. Your winner by TKO victory, Mercito No Mercy Gesta.
Mercito Gesta, victorious. Is he ready? Is he ready for another title shot?
Hey man, he looked very good tonight. Quality performance by Mercito Gesta. You know, he's on the road back.
Definitely on the road back. It has been a great night of fighting here from our studios in Los Angeles. Fox Sports Live.